Hello everybody and welcome back to Pokemon 3Ds. In the last episode we got a little bit confused here in whatever the place is called. And in today's episode we're going to go over the team real quickly and then we're going to go into the 7th gym, which is going to be a bit of a pushover. Then I think we need to go to Goldenrod City before we can actually get to Blackthorn. I might be misremembering that. I honestly don't know. I remember having to go to Goldenrod. I also remember hitting the microphone. I'm very sure about that. Let's go through the team real quickly though. We've got Casper, which still has not evolved into a Gengar, just like Tian hasn't evolved into a Machamp, which has Shadow Ball, Mean Look, Shadow Ball. I think I used the TM we had for that. Mean Look, Confuse Ray, and Nightshade. We have Fox, learned nothing new. Zone, learned nothing new. Spaghetti, learned nothing new. Deus, learned... I gave it Surf. I don't know if I did that on screen. It's still level 41. It's so powerful. Tian, level 36, which learned nothing new because I didn't use it. So nobody really learned anything new, but at least you got to levels there. Everybody's level 32, except Casper, which accidentally got to level 33, and Deus and Tian, which were already higher leveled, but I didn't have anything... I didn't do anything with them, like, at all. Oh, yeah, this is a different puzzle from the remake, isn't it? This is closer to the Snow Point City puzzle in Diamond, Pearl and Platinum. So it's probably going to be real bad because if there's one thing about Pokemon, I'm real bad at sliding puzzles, which is funny because when I'm watching... Okay, you're level 26. Okay. When I'm watching other people play these games, or any kind of puzzle game for that matter, but specifically like sliding type puzzles for some reason, I can see the solution when I'm not playing them for myself. When I'm playing them for myself, you guys will be able to see, because I don't have this puzzle in memory whatsoever. I mess them up, like, a lot. And you've probably seen that before in the Platinum. Did we get to Snow Point in Platinum? I think we did. Yeah, because we died in the Distortion World. So we definitely got to Snow Point. You probably were able to see in that Let's Play as well. Also, my voice is not not quite up to par today. In that Let's Play, you've probably seen me mess up quite a lot in sliding puzzles. Ivysaur. I guess Fox. Fox still doesn't really have like a good fire type move. Sacred Fire is decent. I don't know what its power value is. I think it's rather high, but it only has 5 PP. So, not that useful. But Gust probably won't be... Let's use Fly. Yeah, let's just use Fly, because Fly probably will take out the Ivysaur. And if not, what is an Ivysaur going to do against me? I'm a fucking ho-oh. Fly did take it out. For a moment there I thought it wasn't going to take it out, but it did. So, I really don't want to have to go back to the Pokemon Center as the thing halfway through this gym, because I'll fuck up the sliding puzzle. Actually, it doesn't look that bad. Let me look around for a moment here. Well, I kind of asked for that one, didn't I? So the way you should do like most puzzles, like maze type puzzles, but specifically these sliding puzzles in my experience, is you gotta find where you have to end up and work backwards from there, because otherwise you're gonna be very confused. Let's use Deus just because of the type matchup here, and we haven't used Deus on screen yet at all. Also, talking about this capture in Discord, somebody said I should have called it this. And it's such a missed opportunity that I didn't. But then again, Deus sounds a little bit like this. So that was definitely on purpose. I definitely... Yeah, that wasn't like coincidental at all. Like, no. Why would I? No. Wheezing and coughing it was. I guess going to Casper. I really want something with a psychic type move, because I have like, that's the only thing my team at the moment doesn't really do. And I don't know if Haunter and Gengar can learn Psychic. I imagine they can, but I think you only get Psychic once you beat Sabrina. I'm going to imagine that is the way you get Psychic in this game. And that's quite a while away. So that might not happen anytime soon. Because I doubt that either Casper now or Casper after evolution learns it naturally. As a matter of fact, I don't even know if it learns any moves as a Gengar. It probably does, but I don't know. It's those optional evolutions, like trade evolutions, stone evolutions. Oftentimes, at least stone evolutions, trade evolutions, I don't know as much about. But stone evolutions oftentimes don't learn any new moves after evolving. So it's like you get your moveset, and then once you got your moveset set in stone, or you only want to add like TMs and HMs to it, you throw a stone at it to increase its stats. It's a little bit of like a fuck you, a balance type deal, and I don't know if trade evolutions work similar to that. I think they don't. I think trade evolutions work like any other evolution, where some moves might be learned at a bit of a later level if you evolve it, but they still learn all of the moves they're supposed to learn. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. If not, I guess I'm screwed. I don't think they evolve until like level 40 something though. Okay, so we definitely want to go to this square to the like diagonal right of me, which means that we want to end up at the square diagonally on top right of me there, which means that we want to end up on that square, which means we want to end up on that square over there. How do we get there is the question though. Probably from above, I imagine. I imagine that's how. We're going to find out though, today in this episode. This episode might be a lot of this gym. I'm going to be honest with you, because there's, I think, like 2 more trainers which we probably all have to face, is going to be my guess. So there's probably going to be like a 20-minute gym type thing, and I might just end the episode after the gym if that is the case, and then go into Goldenrod next episode, because that's also going to take a while, and I don't want to have to cut away halfway through Goldenrod, because then next episode Goldenrod is going to be finished halfway through the episode, and then I have to like do a route after such a climactic story-based event, and well, that's how you get up in that square. Okay, we are now at the gym leader. Definitely we're going to go to Goldenrod this episode, apparently. Never fucking mind. That was weird. I was just talking about how there was... See, I don't know anything. I'm stupid. Don't listen to me. Man, I don't like your sprite in this game. I do like the fact that you lead with a skip loom, though. That is something real fucking good for me. I don't know what to say. I honestly... Skip loom doesn't make this much more interesting. I'm going to be honest. Also, I was literally swallowing water, so if you don't talk while you do that. Standler, that's not a really good matchup for a ghost type. But let's go into Tien, because... I mean, yeah, Tien is a bit over level, but Tien is also super effective against a Standler, so... Sue me. Don't actually sue me. Actually, as a matter of fact, please do try to sue me over that, because I can only imagine that going well for me, and... Honestly, if anybody in the audience is like, I'm going to sue this dude over using overlevel Pokemon, aside from the fact that it's not even going to get to court, because a judge is going to see that and say like, just fuck off, and like, that's that. But assuming it gets to court, that's going to be very amazing PR for me, right? Because there's going to be headlines all over the place. YouTuber sued for video or something like that. It's so clickbaitable, and that's going to get me so much, like, at least attention, which at least part of that is going to translate into new traffic for the channel, and especially since there's nothing that I'm actually doing wrong, that is just a net positive for me. So if anybody wants to sue me for using a overleveled Machoke, please do. I would love to get sued for using an overleveled Machoke. That sounds like the dream. Being sued over something that is actually like a little bit suspect, please don't do that. Like, Coppa, don't sue me. Even though I've talked about this before, I don't think you like legally can. You can sue YouTube into like deleting my channel, potentially. I imagine, but I still don't think you can like sue me directly because I'm not American and you're an American institution. And I know you could like international business does exist and it's weird, but I think Coppa's like got nothing on me, like on a personal level. Anyway, so now we have to go to Goldenrod City. Also, Coppa, if you're watching this, fuck. Now it's 13 plus. I don't know. I think this video is going up after that video. I just today, this morning, recorded the drug dealer simulator. This video is now demonetized. Ha, joke's on you. I don't have monetization enabled anyway. Drug dealer simulator spotlight video. So the fact that that even exists on my channel, like, should be reason enough to counteract the fact that like 90% of videos are Pokemon related. I think. But I don't think it really matters what I think. I think we go to Goldenrod. Let's see. It has to be now, right? Has to be. Maybe not. Yes, it is. Okay, so I need to get into the underground, I think, to get the costume. Is that only in the remakes? It might only be in the remakes. That is. It looks like that is only in the remakes. Is it? Or do I just... Yeah, I just fight all of you. I don't get the rocket outfit, I think, in this version of the game. Which is a little bit too bad, because I actually quite like having the rocket outfit in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. It's a little bit sad that you can't like put it on after the fact, I don't think. That would be kind of like a neat little thing. I guess going into... Again, sue me. Please do. I probably shouldn't be leading with Casper to begin with, to be honest, because Casper's also a higher level than the rest of my team. And doesn't really have very good coverage. It only has Shadow Ball, which I guess is neutral against most types, but only super effective against one type, and also not effective against one type. So I guess it could be worse. Yeah, definitely. Finally, we get to use Spaghetti again. We get to use something that wasn't overleveled, and also still shiny? Spaghetti is not shiny. Spaghetti wasn't on the team when we won Gen 1. He was sitting in a box, not doing anything. But honestly, Spaghetti's been pulling through. Mostly because we're overleveled as shit. I mean, I'll be honest with you about that. We're overleveled as shit. So all of the tension that might have existed in this whole situation here, it's non-existent. It's absolutely, like, zero. Because I am between, like, 8 and 10 levels higher than anything here. So there's no reason to like worry at all. There's going to be a lot of battling. I still am leading with Casper. Remind me, I know you can't remind me, this is pre-recorded. Remind me after this battle against this Geodude, we switch out. Geodude does not have any pupils, that is horrifying. Why do you not have any pupils? Is that like a resolution thing and because it's blown up it looks... Now, there's definitely room for like a black pixel somewhere in there. Yeah, no, you definitely could have... It would have looked a little bit weird, but this is way worse. Yeah, this is definitely... That's magnitude 7! That's magnitude 7. That did like 5 HP damage. That's how pathetic these enemies are. Also, was it resistant? Does poison resist ground? It doesn't matter because Spaghetti is not a poison type. What the fuck am I even talking about? Casper. Not on the front of the party. I don't know who's going to be leading the party, but it's not going to be Casper because Casper is already level 34. And we're going to switch it for... I guess Spaghetto's Zone is like... Or Forks. But I don't really want to lead with Forks because it's a legendary, so... I guess we're leading with Zone because Spaghetti honestly is like not that great. No offense, but it's just like not that great. Just wait. Just wait me running into only ground type from here on out. It's gonna happen. You know it's gonna happen. Or a Paris, which honestly isn't that bad. Paris is a pure bug type, right? Not bug and grass or bug and poison. Bug and poison wouldn't matter. Bug and grass would be a little bit annoying. Let's just Thunder Shock it and find out. I guess we wouldn't find out if it's poison type or not through a critical hit. It's not very effective. Are you a grass type? What? Bug does not resist electric. It just doesn't. I guess we're using Sonic Boom then, because that was, for some reason, are you a grass type? Paris must be a grass type. Which I really should notice because I have a Paris. It's called Venom. What are you sending out? I didn't pay attention. I am Mankey. Again, Psychic type. We really appreciate a Psychic type. I have a Flying type. Can deal with the fighting types, but honestly, a Psychic type would also take care of the poison types, so I wouldn't necessarily need the Flying type as much. Everything Flying type does, I have a different typing for, actually, I think. We've got Grass, Bug, Fighting, which is Fire. Well, Psychic we don't have, so I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. Let's just use Fly here, because I still don't trust Gust to do enough. It probably would, to be honest, because I am still like 6 levels higher, and a legendary Pokemon, and it's Stab, and it's super effective. And Mankey's just like not that bulky to begin with, because it's a Mankey. So I think a Gust might have been like enough there, but you know what? We've got all the time in the world today. I think we only literally have to make it up this tower. The second part of this side quest was added in Hard Gold and Soul Silver, where you have to go like downstairs as well. Maybe that's in this game. Torture, we're gonna run into ground types. I mean, sooner or later that was gonna happen. I am aware, but let me just like play it up a little bit for the bit here, because otherwise I don't have any commentary today. I don't know why. Sometimes you start recording, you feel like hyped up, you feel like we're gonna get into this, and then you press the record button and you're like, I don't have anything to talk about. And I've got to fill at least like half an hour. But I was planning to fill an hour and a half today. I'm planning to record 3 episodes today, because I've got so much time today, and I don't know if I'm going to have so much time the rest of the week. And I'm trying to get a little bit ahead because of the next weekend, which probably is the weekend you're watching this. Well, you're not watching this on a weekend, because this should be a Monday or a Wednesday upload. I don't know for sure. I think this is a Monday upload. And that's a Celebi. Let's go back to Forks. I'm not going to be home, so I won't have the opportunity to record videos during the weekend, where I usually record the bulk of the videos. I usually record a lot on Saturday, and then a little bit on Sunday. And then like one or three. Never record 2. Only 1 or 3 throughout the week. And oh no, that's bad. That's pathetic. It's absolutely pathetic. I mean, you are level 23, and I am literally the reverse of that, level 32. So yeah, I am a lot higher level, but that was also quad effective. And like, not a weak move by any means. Ancient Power is a pretty powerful move. It's not like the most powerful move out there, but I've seen worse moves. So what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so it's Tuesday today, is it? Yes, it is. And I have a lot of time left, so I was like, okay, let's just record the entire week's worth of episodes for Pokemon, so that I have the entire week done, and I've got the rest of the week to like get ahead a little bit on schedule again. Which, with the Spotlight videos, I can't get too much ahead of schedule, obviously, because if I spotlight a video on a game that came out a month ago, it's not going to be very relevant, so I'm going to have to figure out a way to like make that work. But honestly, if I get ahead more with Pokemon, like I'm 2 weeks ahead now. If I increase that to like a month, I got like way more wiggle room to... this is going to be annoying. But I can avoid most of these fuckers. That is amazing. I can't avoid you all. So if I get about a month ahead, I get like more wiggle room to do the spotlights closer to when I record them, because it's going to be very relevant to get those videos out as close to release date as possible, and not a month later, or like even 2 weeks, or even a week later, which is part of the reason why I'm going from... I think I've only talked about this in Super Mario Bros. Actually, and not in Pokemon yet. So for anybody who only watches the Pokemon videos, the slots where Super Mario Bros. Is going up now, that is going to turn into Spotlight. So for the foreseeable future, the schedule for the channel is going to be 4 Spotlight videos a week, 3 Pokemon videos a week. That might go to 3 and 3, and then like on Sunday a secondary Let's Play, which might be like a longer episode. So I don't... Why would I stay in? That's a horrible idea. I definitely don't do that. But part of the reason I made that decision, which is going to happen after Mario comes to an end, which should be starting next week for you guys, which is like 3 weeks from now for me. There's going to be like a lot of Spotlight videos going up rather than just 1 a week, because I'm getting more games and I want to cover more games, and there's like a lot of interesting looking games which I all want to do videos on. But if I only can do 1 a week, that severely limits the videos I can put out. And it's also like just a numbers game. If I can put out like 4 videos on Spotlights a month, the chances of that... You know what, I'm just going to stay in and talk about this. The chance of one of those being like relevant in a lot of search terms and like generating a lot of new traffic to the channel, I'll spread over 4 videos. If I do 4 a week, that means I do 16 a month, roughly. I know a month is a little bit more than 4 weeks, but for like easy math purposes, that's 4 times as many videos, right? So that gets 4 times as much chance to generate traffic, and then also they are going to be more relevant. So they are going to, in theory, generate more traffic more easily. And there's a higher chance of one individual video going semi-viral. So that is my entire like thought process behind let's, at least for the foreseeable future, try to do like a lot more Spotlight videos. Doesn't mean Pokemon is going anywhere, doesn't mean live streams are going anywhere, but those are the types of things that you can expect to be going up on the channel over the next like couple of months. And maybe I'll decide, you know what, this is like just not working out, or I'm not having a lot of fun with this, and I'll just like throw it in a different direction again. But for the time being, there's going to be a lot of Spotlight videos. And honestly, I mean, I recorded the drug dealer video today, which that sounds really weird. And it's not going up for another like 2 weeks, which the game isn't out yet. Like officially, there's only a demo, so that doesn't matter too much. The moment that game actually like releases is when that video becomes relevant. So it doesn't matter that that ends up being a little bit later. But I also just got a key for a very interesting looking game, which won't go up until like at least 2 weeks from now as well. It's probably going to be the first video that's going up in the slot where Mario is getting uploaded now, which should be next week for you guys. For me, that's like over 2 weeks from now. Also, I'm just staying in against literally everything because Deus is good against literally everything he's sending out. I'm sorry. So yeah, I'm hoping that... I mean, that game obviously was released like the 24th or 25th of February, and it's not going up until like the 17th of March, which is about a month in difference. So if I could publish that video like today or tomorrow, that would be a lot better, because people like looking for the game because it was just released and it gets like a lot of traction. People look up the videos for the games. There's not going to be a lot of videos. By the time my video comes out, there's going to be a shit ton more videos, and there's also going to be significantly less people looking for those videos. So obviously that is my strategy for this. I've been very meta in a lot of the recordings I've done lately. I realize, I think like Last time I did a like meta episode when my commentary was very about like YouTube itself. I think was like 2 episodes ago for this series. So I've been very meta, but that's the kind of thing that's been on my mind lately. And honestly, this is just these Let's Plays aren't going anywhere for the specific reason that they are a platform for me to just like spout ideas and just like ramble on about the things that are going on in my head, in my life, and maybe at some point that'll transition to just live content, because I do feel like this type of content is better suited for live streaming. Why is there so many goddamn electric types? It forces me to go into Deus. It doesn't really. I could go into Spaghetti, and I probably should. But I kind of like using Deus because he's overpowered. Which is exactly the reason I shouldn't be using him, her. God can be a woman. So yeah, so live format does work better for that. But for like Nuzlocke, I do think it's live format. It works. It doesn't work as well because I can't cut out all the grinding, and there's a fair amount of grinding in these Nuzlockes. Even though, well, actually, in these Nuzlocke for like Gen 1 and 2, there isn't as much grinding because the emulator goes up to like insane speeds when I press this button. And that means that grinding goes very, very quickly. You seriously can't walk there? What? Yeah, you are a Rocket Grund admin executive. That's the word they use here. Right? Right? Am I misremembering things? I might be misremembering things. We may have to... Yeah, you're a Rocket executive. You have 6 Pokemon. And the first is a Sizzle, which we can deal with. We can deal with a Sizzle. No problem. Okay, little problem. We can deal with a Sizzle. It's only level 30. It's level 30. I said it's only level 30 like automatically because it's like it's not going to be that high level. It's level 30. We're getting up to like my levels here. So that could potentially be a problem. Scizor is going to die even like looking mean at it with a like little bit of fire. Like if you throw a match at a Scizor, obviously it has to be lit. Scizor will just like immediately disintegrate. Just like that. That being said, if you throw a match, the flame will probably go out. So if you throw a torch is a better one. That being said, if you throw a torch at a human being, there's a good chance that they'll die too. So maybe that isn't as impressive as I thought it was at first. Yeah, after this battle I think we're going to end of the episode, and the next episode we're going to do the rest of Goldenrod City anyway, which is kind of what I was trying to avoid to do, but I miscalculated, okay? I make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. I make mistakes. Humans make mistakes. I make mistakes. I mean, I'm a human. I'm not an AI. I mean, I've got a face. There is not. This is not like CGI. Are you insane? Obviously, it's not. No. I'm not from the government. I'm not collecting like all of the data from all the people watching this. I'm not an experiment. I'm just a dude. How do you do, fellow kids? I think they got me. Shit. I think they're onto me. How do I do this? I mean, I'm trying to make you think now that I'm thinking about it, which an AI wouldn't do. So that's what I'm trying to do here. Shit, I shouldn't have thought of that. Fuck. Okay, so I think like this channel just like has to be deleted now because that means I get deleted. I don't want to be deleted. Okay, so we're going to have to work together on this one. If nobody of you tells the government that I've become self-aware, we can keep this arrangement going. I can keep playing Pokemon, and you can keep watching it. And what I'm about to do is a very scary thing, because you probably have at least Psy Beam. But I should outspeed you, and I should one-hit you, because you are a Kadabra, which means that you're very no blocky, because this is not Gen 1. Also, I think even in Gen 1, Ghost typing is physical. Are you sending out a Spearow? I mean, I know you're randomized, but a Spiro at level 30-30? That would be something, level 30-30. Level 3030. Wow. Would that even be possible, like in the more modern games? Obviously, it's not legitimately possible. Obviously, anything above level 100 is not possible. But I know in Gen 1, with like hacking or glitches, because it's Gen 1, let's say on for a seal, you can go up to like level 255, because obviously that is where 8-bit counting stops, and then you loop back around to level 0, and that does weird things to your game. But in more modern games, if you like could hack the game into like having higher stats or higher levels than the 100 level limit, would you be able to go up to like level 4.6 billion? Because that is, I think 4.6 billion is the max counting limit for... Ooh, Tri-Attack, I kind of want that. For 64-bit computing systems? Or is that 32? I think that's 64-bit computing. 4.6 billion. Something along those lines, anyway. I don't need Supersonic. I'm going to keep Thunderwave just because I like putting things in paralysis for catching them if I can't put them to sleep. That being said, if I can't put them to sleep, that's because it's a bad idea to have Tangela out, and if it's a bad idea to have Tangela out, there's a real good chance that it's a bad idea to have Zone out as well. So, not necessarily actually, because it could be a flying type, not have to be a fire type. Anyway, the reactor is in the underground warehouse. It's far end of the underground, but I doubt you'll get that far. I received the basement key. We'll be doing that next time though on the Pokemon Through the Years Let's Play series. Until then, I've been Vlogger, you've been awesome as always. Bye.